everybody, and welcome to Red River Tarot. My name is Jenny here, and I am a tarot reader here on YouTube. Now, if you have fallen upon this video, then this message is for you. I'm not going to start with any big pick-a-card readings or anything like that. I figured to start my tarot journey here on YouTube, I will begin by just doing general readings. I believe that there are no coincidences that happen in life. I believe everything happens for a reason, and things happen exactly when they are supposed to. And if you have fallen upon this video here today, then this message is for you. So let's hop right into it. Let's see what we got for you. We are currently moving into the month of July. We are July 3rd. We are in the middle of Cancer season, slowly moving into the Leo season. Hey, fellow Leos, how y'all doing? Yeah. It's my birthday at the end of the month. I'm very excited. I love my birthday, except maybe this year, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the birthday vibe this year that much. See. Anyway, so we'll see what is going on for you for the month of July, what's going on, just internally basic, how you doing? How you doing in life? How you doing at work? How you doing in y'all relationships? How's it going in love? And when I say relationships, I don't just mean romantic. I mean platonic as well. How are your relationships with your family? How are your relationships with your friends? How are your relationship with your neighbors, the people you work with? How's it going there? You know? So, like I said, I believe there are no coincidences in life. So if you have fallen upon this video, then this message is definitely for you. Now, I believe that that is shuffled way enough. So I'm going to cut the deck in 3. So the first card that we have for you, my friends, is the beautiful Fool. Look at that. The number 0, marking infinite possibilities, usually insinuates a new journey, a beginning of a new journey, because the Fool is the first card of the Fool's journey. And with the Fool, we meet the High Priestess. And after the Fool, we meet the Magician. And then after the Magician, we meet the High Priestess. And after the High Priestess, we meet the Emperor. And after the Emperor, we meet the Empress. After the High Priestess, we meet the Empress, and then after the Empress, we meet the Emperor, then after the Emperor, and so forth. That makes the Fool's journey. What's wrong with me? That makes the Fool's journey. Okay, so the Fool usually insinuates a new beginning. It's a new journey. It's taking a leap of faith. It's letting go of all of that control that you have on life and just jumping off that cliff and just saying, hey, I'm going to let the universe do the rest. I'm going to let the universe do the rest because I deserve this new beginning. I deserve to let go of all of this stress and all of these second guessing and all of these doubts that I have within myself. And I just want to start this journey by just taking a leap, just taking that first step. And sometimes that step is the leap that you have been waiting to take. Because the moment you take this leap of faith, you will just catapult yourself into something that is uncomfortable, that is not something that you are used to, and that is kind of exactly what you need at this time. That is what you need. With any new journey, there is a lot of uncertainty, but there is definitely experience to gain from whatever it is that you want to do, or what it is that you will do by taking that leap. Because by taking a leap, you're taking a risk, right? And sometimes we like to play it on the safe side. We like to stay on the sidelines and be like, hey, this is where I'm staying because this is where I'm safe, right? It's where I feel secure, it's where I feel comfortable. But sometimes we need to just take that leap to kind of get from our, it's like, why don't I have this? It's like we could be looking at other people's lives and saying, all of these people have this. And it's like, I want that, but I'm not there. And I feel quite far from there. But you're not going to get there doing nothing. Simple as that. So that is the first card that we have for our reading. And with the Fool, it's the number 0, right? Which represents infinite possibilities. There is infinite potential here. I feel like you could be at a point in your life where you know, the world is your oyster and you can do anything that you want to do. You just kind of have to decide. You have to decide what it is that you want to do and just go for it. Like, I'm doing this reading here. I look like garbage, but it's totally fine because I'm just starting. I'm just starting, and I know that this isn't how it's going to look my whole life, but I have to start somewhere. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking that leap. And so should you. So here we have the King of Swords. There could be a leap of faith that you've been wanting to take. There could be something that you want to begin. But you're looking for some advice. You're looking towards somebody who has, you know, who's great with communication, who might be very stern. This could be somebody who you want to talk to and might want to get advice from, but you just don't necessarily know how to talk to them, because sometimes they can come off as cold and as very decisive. Like, this is a very decisive person. Like, this person just knows what they want and they have an answer to everything. They might not always be open to hearing different sorts of information, but they definitely are open to knowledge. So I don't know if that could be you or somebody else that's in your life. Most of the time when we have pages or kings, and usually that can come up as somebody else in our life. However, it could also represent the querent, the person who is asking the question. So it could represent you, definitely. But the King of Swords is the master of communication. He's a master of communication. He's a master of intelligence. Let's get some clarifiers. Here we have the Six of Cups, which comes with nostalgia. This could be a grandfather. This could be something along the lines of a grandfather, you wanting to kind of build your life based on what it is that your grandfather has built. This could be inheritance, but this could also just be, you know, feeling nostalgic, thinking about your past and, you know, wanting the desire or this new beginning when it comes with people in your life. And also just being honest with the people in your life. I see that your future is very sweet. I feel like there's a lot there that there will be there's a lot to cherish there when it comes to your future. Like, there's going to be a lot to hold on to and to just love, you know, which is really, really good. Also, grandmother is coming up, because with the Six of Cups, that could also represent, like I said, it represents grandparents. Here we have the King of Swords, which is like a master of communication, a master of intelligence, and wisdom too is a big word that I'm getting here. So what I'm getting is there could be a lot of wisdom that is being withheld within your family members, or you could just have also your grandparents around you, if they have passed on, that are wanting to guide you to take this leap of faith, because there's something from your past with your grandparents that you guys probably used to do together. And you're kind of like wanting to extend that, or just kind of like relive those moments with them. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like there are things that you used to do when you were younger that you're kind of wanting to reintegrate into yourself and into your life. Because it's moments that you cherished. It's moments that you held on to. And it's moments that you still hold on to. And there's just something that you want to do with that. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it doesn't resonate with you, but that's definitely what I'm seeing. Under the Fool, we have the Wheel of Fortune upright, which means good fortune. So there is something that is kind of pushing you. I feel like you could have guides that are wanting to push you off this edge, that are wanting to just propel you off the edge of the mountain and just saying, just go and just grab it, just do it, it's great, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine, just fucking do it, you know? I feel like that's what they're telling you to do. They just want you to do it, just go, just do it. Oh my god, I'm getting so amped. What's going on? But yeah, that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting, is that they're just wanting to push you because they know that this shove will bring you a lot of good luck and a lot of fortune. It might not seem like that right away, because with the Six of Cups, it's all about taking care, nurturing. It's all about nurturing your family, nurturing things that are around you. When you nurture things and you take care of things, they last, right? I'm just going to burn some Palo Santo to calm myself down because I'm getting really amped. But yeah, with this jump and this leap of faith, it's going to bring you a lot of good luck. The wheel never stops turning. So what goes up must come down. What goes up must always come down. But this is you're on your way up, is what I'm saying. You're definitely on your way up. Here we have the Knight of Swords. That could be you. I'm strongly getting that this is you. And what I'm feeling with this energy is that, you know, they want to propel you. Your guides around you want you to just go. But the thing is that I feel like you might be ready. With the Fool, you are ready. With the Fool, you are ready to take that leap of faith. You are ready. That is where you're going. You're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting to, you know, you're ready for this. With the Knight of Swords coming up, I feel like this could be a message from the other side. They are trying to tell you, look, it's okay to get excited about certain things. It's okay to desire certain things. There's no problem with that. Not considering the consequences of what could potentially happen based on this decisions by moving a little bit too fast, which is what I was getting with what was I getting? Maybe it was a different video. I looked at the bottom of the deck. There was the Two of Swords here. It's probably a different video. Sorry, just ignore me. But what I was saying in that video was just, you know, there was the Two of Swords, and I was just talking about making decisions based off logic and reason alone. You know, whereas the Knight of Swords, it's like he doesn't necessarily know what to do with his logic and his reason. Like, his logic and his reasoning is very in and out. It's not very clear to him, to them, sorry. And, spam call. It's not very clear to them, and they're just kind of acting on impulse. With the Knight of Swords, they do tend to act on impulse a lot without necessarily looking at the consequences of what could potentially happen based off what it is that they're doing. So this is kind of a warning. Usually the Knight of Swords, I kind of see it as a warning to say, hey, like, there are certain things that you do need to think about. There are certain things that you do need to think about, and I do feel it might have to do with things from your past or your childhood. With the Six of Cups coming up here, there are certain things that have happened in your past that you could be wanting to run away from. There could be something that you're wanting to run away from. Maybe with the Wheel of Fortune, I said it never stops turning. Maybe it's just you've had your maximum of bad luck that you can just take this year. And again, the Knight of Swords, and the Fool, it's about taking risks. I feel like you're being pushed in a certain direction to take a risk, but to also look at the consequences of whatever action that it is that you might be thinking of taking. I feel like you need to look at all sides of the story before you can make a solid decision, because right now with the Knight of Swords, things are just kind of up in the air, and you are ready to take this leap. You're ready to take this leap. But I feel like with the King of Swords too, somebody is coming to say, hey, stop for a second. Stop for a second. I know this is probably contradicting, but again, I'm working with many different energies here. So whatever resonates with you, you take and you go. So there could be somebody in your life that is telling you to just hold on a minute. Because sometimes the King of Swords can represent somebody who's stern, right? So this is somebody who is a master of intelligence. So if the Knight of Swords for you is falling underneath the King of Swords, then there is a master of communication in your life that is trying to tell you, hey, maybe you're not necessarily ready for it yet because you're moving too fast. You're not thinking about what's to come. You're just thinking about the end result. But you're not thinking about all of the things that have to come along with it for you to get there. And then that just saves you a bunch of challenges that you could be faced with. But again, life never faces you with challenges that you are not able to conquer, right? That you're not able to, I hurt my hand, so that's why I look a little weird, but life will never face you with challenges that you are not able to overcome. Under the Six of Cups, we have the King of Wands. So this is somebody who is very passionate. They have a lot of love in their heart. Okay? They have a lot of love. They're very strong, very determined, very deep people, fiery people, like a firecracker. I feel like this could kind of be this is definitely the grandfather energy that I'm feeling falling under the Six of Cups. I do feel like this is somebody who could be a Leo, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody with a fire sign. He is falling right under the Six of Cups, and I feel like he is guiding you right now. But in your current present life, what I'm seeing with the King of Swords is that there is somebody who is a master of their mind. They are somebody who is intellectually driven. They are somebody who knows how to communicate. They know how to talk. They're good at talking. And I feel like you could also be good at talking as well. However, you could talk and not think about how it is that another person might feel after what it is that you say. You know, whereas the King of Swords, it's like, I feel like this person loves you, and I feel like they're afraid for you, and they have to kind of put on that tough figure because they have to be your parent. They have to be, you know, they just want to look out for you, in a sense. And you might think that you know it all and that you have all of the information, when the reality is we don't know everything. We don't. We can't say that we know everything. There are some things that we can be certain about. But if we're always certain about things, then we're not leaving room for uncertainty and, you know, other possibilities that you could be wrong. And it's okay if you are. We're all learning, right? We're all learning. Yeah, that's kind of the little message that I guess I have for you guys today. As far as the tarot cards, I can maybe pull out some other cards here. Let's see what we can do as far as let's see, what archetype are you currently embodying at this time? What archetype are you currently embodying at this time that needs some viewing? Give me a second, I'm just going to give the deck a better shuffle. What archetype are you currently embodying for whoever is watching this video? I love archetypes. And this deck is just beautiful. Here we have the unseen. What was I just talking about? With the Knight of Swords, there are certain things that you are not taking into consideration. There are things that are left unseen. There are things that you cannot see. But there is something that another person sees. There is somebody in your life that sees something that you don't. That is basically what I was trying to explain before, is that there are certain things that you can't see right now, because right now you just have the result. You just have the final destination. But throughout the journey, there are so many different obstacles and circumstances that you're going to have to take into consideration, which you are currently not taking into consideration, which is why you are taking on the archetype of the unseen, because there is something that is not being seen just yet. You will see it, but it'll take time to get there. Some things that are unseen aren't so easily seen. It takes time for them to show themselves. And I feel like you understand me when I'm trying to say that. But anyways, I hope that message resonated with you. I'm really happy that last archetype card came out to just kind of solidify. And I'm just glad that we ended it off that way. So I hope to see you soon. This was much fun. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.